City of Forest Park, council meeting number 1390. Today is Monday, February 21st, 2022. Time is 8:01. Let us start with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. First item on the agenda, let the clerk call the roll.
Present.
Here. Here.
Here. Here.
Okay, looks like everyone is present. Item number 2, the minutes. Has everyone received the minutes? Are there any corrections or adjustments to be made? Oh yeah, actually that is a good point.
A motion, please.
Is there a motion to be made to excuse the law director? Okay, I need a motion.
I would like to make a motion
Oh.
to excuse Law Director John Wyckoff.
Second. It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion?
None, thank you.
All right, let the clerk call the roll on the motion to excuse. Oh, can it? Let it be known by the sound of voting aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay. The law director, John Wyckoff, is excused. So now moving on to the minutes, are there any corrections or adjustments? Has everyone received them? Okay, moving on to item number 3, which is presentation. So we are going to start with our January business of the month. And Mr. Paul Brown, actually, let me get this over here.
Mayor, members of council, thank you very much. As you know, due to a number of COVID-related reasons, namely my COVID-related reasons, we were unable to recognize our January business of the month as originally planned. So tonight, we're actually recognizing 2 companies, our January and February Business of the Month awardees. As you know, business retention and recruitment are 2 pillars of our economic development program, and the retention of existing companies allows us to keep long-term members of our community here in Forest Park, and our business recruitment brings new jobs and investment to the city. Tonight's award winners are examples of both initiatives. Together, the 2 companies are planning to invest almost $6 million on projects that involve the creation or retention of close to 500 jobs. Our January Business of the Month is an example of our successful business recruitment program. As you know, our largest employer, Emeritus, recently embarked on a multi-million-dollar reconfiguration of its Carillon Park business campus. One element of this ambitious project involved the relocation of several hundred of their employees from a relatively new office building into renovated space in the office tower on their campus. That meant we had some space to fill, and I have to say that the management team at Emeritus worked closely with us to bring a top-notch company to this 70,000 square foot building. And earlier this year, Liberty Mutual moved into the building, bringing its Southwest Ohio office to Forest Park. Since its founding in 1912, Liberty Mutual has grown into the country's 6th largest global property and casualty insurer. The company's experienced team of associates work hard each and every day to support their customers, helping people protect their families, build their businesses, and invest in their futures. Now, on behalf of everyone here at the city, we are happy to welcome Liberty Mutual to the business community here in Forest Park. And Mayor, I'll be more than happy to take this over to our friends at Liberty Mutual. As we all know, this makes for a long day, these evening presentations. My contact at Liberty couldn't be here tonight, but I'll make sure that she receives the award. Our second award winner is our February winner, and this is an example of our impressive retention program. The Hillman Group currently has an impressive 400,000 square foot facility here in Forest Park, when the company decided to launch its own reconfiguration of its campus. They turned to us, perhaps in part because of their past experience with the community in this location. Working with their representatives, we were able to find a suitable solution to their space needs. And as you know, company officials recently started work on a major renovation of a vacant building in the Kemper Meadow Business Center. This center will complement, not replace, the Carillon Park facility. Founded in 1964, Hillman is a leading North American provider of complete hardware solutions, delivered with industry-best customer service to over 26,000 customers. The company designs innovative product merchandising solutions for complex categories that deliver an outstanding customer experience to home improvement centers, mass merchants, national and regional hardware stores, pet supply stores, and industrial customers. Leveraging a world-class distribution and sales network, Hillman delivers a small business experience with big business efficiency. The company's impressive investments here demonstrate the value of a Forest Park business address, and accepted the award this evening of Hillman's General Manager for their hardware division, Aaron Gullah.
Congratulations. We appreciate it. Really appreciate the recognition and the partnership. I'm actually a new transfer to the Cincinnati area, and I've been here a few months now, and really excited to be here. But I can tell you, we're really pleased to be here in the partnership, and Carillon has been a great facility for us, and we're really excited to be able to move our headquarters or expand our facility and bring our headquarters over. So thank you again very much, and I appreciate the support.
Concludes our presentations. Moving on to item number 4, communications from the public. So this is the time for our citizens to comment on matters before council or ask questions of concern to them. So when recognized, please come forward to the podium, give your name and address, and then state your comments or questions. Council meetings are tape recorded for ease of transcription, and then comments are limited to 5 minutes. And it looks like we don't have anyone, so we can just move on to item number 5. Which is going to be reports from council members. So starting with Councilmember Adams.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I had reported previously that we would have our Arbor Day on April 29th. That date has changed. I will make provision to bring forth the new date once we have solidified it. So, thank you.
Okay, and I don't have any items on the to add to next work session. Do you have any items to add?
No, sir, no additional items to add to the next work session.
All right, thank you. Moving on to our next Councilmember Clark.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Excuse me. Those Zooms are going to come in handy. For our second annual Black Business Spotlight for the month of February, as we highlight Forest Park excellence in the African American business community, that is going out. Nominations have begun. The businesses that are spotlighted, that are up for nomination, are Distinct Design, Salon and Spa, Hair Metric Studio & Co., I Repair Plus, Park Place Restaurant, The Junk Boss, and Tri-City Cleaners. You can go on social media and cast your vote for those companies. We're very excited to give them a platform to share what they do so well. And that comes from the Forest Park Minority Business Initiative. And then just lastly, we had a very, very historic day last week. We had our inaugural Transit Infrastructure Fund signing ceremony. That was held downtown. The residents of Forest Park came out and they voted a couple years back for Metro 7. That expanded public transportation. We had at the time around 200 folks that were using Metro services. And so this went a long way. But what that also did was to help uplift, surrounding communities and communities throughout Hamilton County through this infrastructure fund. And we're really happy because Forest Park was a recipient of those funds. We got $1.2 million in infrastructure funding as a grant, along with 29 other communities here in Hamilton County. So it was a beautiful day as we acknowledged the $220 million in grants. And as a trustee, I was just extraordinarily proud to be able to be part of that and to be able to give back to the community and vote for that. So thank you all so much for that work.
And Councilmember Clark, I don't have any items on the agenda. You have anything to add? Okay. Moving on, next is going to be Councilmember Harrison.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have nothing at this time.
Okay, thank you. You have any items to add to the next work session?
No.
All right, thank you. Next, moving to First Vice Mayor Holt.
I do not have a report tonight, and I have no agenda items.
All right, thank you. And moving on is going to be Second Vice Mayor Moore.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to thank all the individuals and organizations responsible for our blessing blocks. We thrive and under the vision of Deborah Bryant, who is a resident, who's a nurse, a member of We Thrive, and a new member of the school district board, newly elected. And it was her vision about 2 years ago to do a blessing box. And so if you go outside by the fire station, there is a blessing box for the residents. It's there for you. If you need items, please take what you need, give what you want. And so we want to thank Home Depot. We want to thank the Wittenwood School District students who painted the box. Also, we want to thank Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Their members do live in Forest Park, so they are giving back to our community.
Okay, that's good.
And so we're expecting more, another box soon, and more, maybe more boxes. And so we just want to thank our members of our community who have a vision to make this, to improve quality of life for our residents. And so we're very happy that our box is here. So please use it.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. Really quick, do you know about any other locations that they're looking at to put the blessing boxes?
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay.
Yeah.
We want them all over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And do you have any items to add to the next work session?
No, just give if you can and take if you need.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. And last but certainly not least, Councilmember Sylvester.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, just a follow-up of comments from comments to the residents. Communication was made to the city manager concerning some of the road conditions based on the weather, ice and snow, and caused some pothole areas and some damage to the roads. We know that the city is working to remedy some of those issues. I know that some has been done, some and it's ongoing work. So if there are other concerns, you might want to reach out. You can contact the city and report any of the issues. But we just want to make sure that we made a comment in areas of that subject. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Sylvester. And do you have any items to add to the next work session?
If not the next work session, maybe just kind of do some detailed outline on the projects, the road projects that have been defined, and the ones that we're looking at to
Okay.
do major repairs with.
All right. Thank you, Councilmember. And that concludes reports from council members. Moving on to the mayor's report. That is my report, and I do not have anything to report at this time, nor do I have any items to add to the next work session. So moving on to item number 7, which is the city manager's report.
Excuse me,
Oh, wait.
didn't you want to add the fact that we were going to talk about the Zoom? Should that be on the next?
Oh, about the Zoom.
I don't
Yeah.
know how you want to handle that.
I guess I could add that for conducting city business as under Zoom meetings. Yeah, I'll add that
To the work session.
to the work session. Yeah, let the clerk get that. All right, Zoom. All right, moving on to the city manager's report.
Well, we've been very busy now that the weather's starting to get a little bit better. And following up on what Councilor Sylvester just said, he's reported several potholes, and we're pleased to be able to fix a lot of those. And our crews are out every day paying attention to fix the potholes as they find them. This ice and snow event took its toll on our streets, so we are out for the next couple of weeks trying to get them back under some sort of repair and keep them from getting worse. So keep an eye out for our pothole crews. They'll be out and about, and just be careful and be safe around them. slow down and give them some right of way while they're fixing them. We finalized the library agreement. It'll be going. We'll be executing that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. It has to be cleared by the county prosecutor, but they'll be going in at 660 Waycross. 660 Northland Boulevard. Get it right one of these days.
660 Northland.
Yes, right in front of the large tower that exists there at 650. So 660 Northland, and look forward to working with them and making sure that the community, it's a great library. It'll be the next gen library, one of the largest outside of downtown Cincinnati. So we look forward to getting that underway and getting that moving as quick as we can. Our RFP for the Waycross and Hamilton land that the city owns, approximately 15 acres for the redevelopment of that land. It comes to, I think, on the 24th, so that's finalizing this week. We'll be opening those bids later this week, and we'll be reporting at the next council meeting to the results of those RFPs. The Blessing Box was an incredible event. It really shows, and there's so many people that were involved with it, but it really shows, and I said this and I'll say it again, that we had one lady who kind of thought that it would be a great idea, and she got her friends together, and their friends got friends together, and they made it happen. We brought the city, the schools, and Home Depot. They built the box and donated it, and they stepped up to the plate. So you get a lot of bigger organizations taking on this idea, but it really started from one person's wanting idea and desire to make this community better. So there's no small ideas. It becomes my idea, then it becomes idea, then it becomes our idea, and it just grew. And I think it's a real, the box itself, it's small, but what it means to the community is great, and we hope to expand on that and provide them throughout the community. Also, if you want to donate to the Blessing Box, you can bring stuff and put it in the box, but if you have bigger things, you can drop them off at our fire department or here at City Hall. If you have a big box of diapers you want to donate, send them on. They won't fit in the box, but we'll sure take them. And so there's all kinds of things and all kinds of great ideas that a lot of folks have, and that's one great thing about this community is that people step up and volunteer, and particularly our sororities. They do a lot of good for our community, and they're very active. And this is just one thing that they stepped up to, but there's also a lot of other groups. The We Thrive group is an incredible organization. So I can't say enough about it, but really it just shows how great the community is to step up. We will have our road project list. I'd probably do a little video about that lists them because we did receive the SORTA grant. And engineering, if you look out there, you'll see some orange, or some wooden stakes with orange ribbons on them. That's the surveyors and the engineers out there kind of laying things out. So, and you might even see the surveyors out there. So be careful around Winton and Kemper. They're out there right now. The engineering's being done. We hope to begin the project as soon as we can finalize all the engineering that goes along with that. It's going to be a great project, and we look to it really enhance the community through use of these grant fundings. Finally, it's tax season. I'll remind everybody, income tax season is upon us. We know everybody, no one likes it, but it is how the city's funded, and we are not at the senior center this year. So if you went to the senior center last year, we're back in the community building here at City Hall. So located in our regular tax office. So come to City Hall if you need help with your taxes, if you want to file your taxes. You can go to our website. We have, we're suggesting that people create and set an appointment, much like you would a doctor. That way you don't have to wait in line and, expose yourself. You can come in and be right pretty much, if you come at the right time, you'll be seen. So we suggest that everybody make an appointment. You can do that online. If you just want to drop off documents and you're not comfortable dropping them in our Dropbox, we have a way now that you can send your documents into an encrypted electronic Dropbox. So take a look at that if you just want to send them that way. So we're trying to make it easier for people to to come and deal with their tax situations. And again, we're here to help, and we're located again here in our main tax office, our main city administration building here at City Hall. So come here if you need help. And that's about it. So answer any questions if anyone has any.
Thanks, Don. Does anybody have any questions for the city manager? Okay, moving on to item number 8 for other reports. The law director is not here, so we are going to move to the clerk of council.
I'd like to report that ordinance number 01-2022 and 02-2022 were posted as required, and that concludes my report.
All right, thank you. Moving on to new business, I need a motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full.
A motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read resolution number 04-2022 and 05-22 by title only. These resolutions were posted 6 days prior to the meeting.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, let the clerk call the roll on the motion.
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0. Will the clerk read resolution number 04-2022 by title only?
Number 04-2022, a resolution authorizing a memorandum of understanding with Miami University to provide workforce and business development services for the city of Forest Park.
Thank you, Sally. And is there a motion?
Thank you. I move to adopt resolution number 04-2022.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion?
Yes, the city staff is recommending the city council authorize the city manager to enter into a memorandum of understanding with Miami University to create a partnership between the city and MU. Working together, the two organizations will create a workforce training and continuous education initiatives in the community. Specifically, Miami University will bring programming from its award-winning engineering program to Forest Park. The city would create a home base for these programs, possibly the existing library facility at the corner of Waycross and Sharon. These new training opportunities will be available for existing businesses, and I urge adoption.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Let the clerk call the roll on the motion. Yes.
Clark. Yes. Harrison.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0. Next item is resolution number 05-2022. Is there a motion?
Yes.
Oh.
I move to adopt resolution 05-2022.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Dr.
Yes.
Moore?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A resolution confirming that a redevelopment project proposed by 1194 West Kemper Road is consistent with the City of Cincinnati's redevelopment plan and authorizing the city manager to proceed with grant application. The City of Forest Park has applied for a Vibrant Communities grant from the state of Ohio to facilitate a redevelopment project at 1194 West Kemper Road. Our goal is to convert this vacant building into a vibrant business and community center that includes 1 or 2 new private businesses and a small minority business development center. The latter will serve as a clearinghouse for existing training programs, helping us to extend the resources of our region's entrepreneurial ecosystem to Forest Park. I urge adoption of this resolution.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Let the clerk call. Oh, I'm sorry. Clerk call read the title.
Resolution number 05-2022, a resolution authorizing the city manager to provide a local match for the City of Forest Park Vibrant Communities grant application.
Thank you. Yeah, we were a bit. Yes, it was moved and seconded by First Vice Mayor Holt.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now let the clerk call the roll on the, on the resolution.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Brown.
Yes. All right. Motion passes 7-0. Next item, I need a motion to receive the general fund summary report.
Thank you. I motion to receive the general fund summary report as contained in the department reports.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion?
No.
Okay, and let the clerk call the roll on the motion. Oh, can it be a voice vote? Let it be known by the sound of voting aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes 7-0. All right, and that concludes all of our new business. So I need, is there anything else to come before the body? Anything else to come before the body? Okay. Do I need a motion to adjourn? Oh, yeah, hearing none. Council meeting is adjourned.